Would you like to know 3 old-timey ways to insult somebody? Misogyny edition. If so, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Fairy Vocabulary, where I share words from my list of old-timey, archaic, obsolete, or just, uncommon words for Americans to use that make me feel like a fairy. And I share them so that you may also feel like a fairy. And today I have 3 synonyms for hag that came up when I was looking up the exact definition of hag, because I was just curious what the actual definition was. And I'd never heard these words before, but they all delighted me in their uniqueness and the fact that they all generally had the same connotation of like woman bad, woman have voice and opinions and is bad. So let's start with harridan. Harridan is an unpleasant, belligerent woman, someone who's very strict. So it could be a shrew, it could be like a strict teacher, that kind of idea. Second, termagant. Termagant is like an overbearing or nagging woman, and as an adjective, termagant, you can also use that to describe something or someone as termagant, or you can use it as the noun, like calling someone a termagant. The third is probably my favorite because it's one of those words that was co opted from a positive meaning into a negative one. So the third word is virago. You could also say virago. I like virago. As an adjective, it's viraginous. So good to know. The original meaning was like a strong female warrior. So someone like a woman of great strength, courage, that sort of thing. I think the word comes from like the Latin word for warrior or something along those lines. I don't remember exactly. But it was co opted to insult a woman who was being loud. A loud, overbearing woman, a termagant, can be called a virago in a negative connotation. So, there is that. Use them wisely. If you're tired of, the same old insults, everyone's heard it before. Bitch, whore, cunt. Cunt is a good thing now. You can't use that. So, whip out termagant. Whip out harridan. Maybe for a good or bad reason, whip out virago. Do with that as you will.